Hi everyone, it's just Stuart from Cruising with Stuart and Jeff, and here's day 5 in Malta on board MSC's World Europa. Sit back, this one's a little bit more special to us, so please do sit back and enjoy this little video.
Hi, my name's Stuart.
And I'm Jeff,
And
welcome to Cruising with Stuart and Jeff.
So for this one, we had already had an idea of what we wanted to do. This place is special to us, Malta, so we got married in Valletta. So what we did is we docked at the usual time, which was great, and got off. There was a lot of taxis and the horse and carts waiting for you to take you right up to the top, but if you just walked down the road a little bit, and it was probably about a 5-10 minute walk. Once you've seen the last lot of horses, you've passed another ship, you'll see a little walkway where you can go under and take a lift up, and it was actually only €1, and that took us up and down. So if you're just going to have a wander around, it's probably the better option than paying for a taxi, or it's entirely up to you, but it was a cheaper option, which we thought was pretty good really, and it took you at this nice little view that you could see out to the port and everything. It was amazing. So we got an Uber to the DBC Bank because this is where we got married 8 years ago now, and it feels like a lifetime ago. Our family and friends came with us. It was amazing. So we just wanted to revisit it really and have a look around, see if it changed much. The hotel itself hadn't changed, but the part where we got married had. They've clearly developed it into somewhere else. There was a part for an all-inclusive plus bit where we actually got married. They've changed it ever so slightly, and things felt smaller, which was odd, but it's probably dressed up different how we had it anyway. But we spent an hour there just having a walk around, having a little bit of a reminiscing. Then we went back to Valletta itself, obviously getting another Uber. Now we wanted some food because we was getting hungry, so we went into the main part of the town where it seemed to be very hustle and bustle. It looked like they were getting ready for some sort of festival or show that they were putting on, because there was loads of performing stages. I didn't think what they were. So yeah, the stages were up and things like that, and there was a lot of buskers going around, and it was really busy. Anyway, we found a shop called Spa. We have them over in the UK, so we feel familiar with them. But what we always find abroad is they have a lot of deli counters, and me and Jeff both got a toasty each, and they were fantastic. And we also got a croissant, and we just sat watching the world go by on the steps of I think it might have been a government building, and just watching the world go by eating our food in the glorious sunshine. It was amazing to go back and just visit the place again. When we got back, we used our hour free spa time, which you get to use all the thermal area. So that included a slightly heated pool, which was only slightly heated. There was different types of saunas, steam rooms, some stuff me and Jeff never even realised what we were doing, and we were using them wrong, which was quite funny, and people probably thought we were idiots. There was some sauna and steam room bits where there was 4 beds in, but they were constantly in use. So if you're going in as a couple, you might not be able to lay together, or both even going at the same time. But if you get it included into your package because of your status member, it's worth using. Gives you a bit of an hour break. Although if you want to go into the snow room, yes, you heard me correctly, snow room, you need to go in with flip-flops on. We had left them by the pool, so we didn't end up venturing in. I think the only downside to the thermal spa area was it was open changing. Now, not everyone's comfortable with open changing, and there should at least be 1 or 2 lockers. I mean, you could have used the shower spaces that were there as they had doors on, but I do think there should be an option for you to get changed. like privately if you wanted to. So tonight was another formal night, or the only formal night, can't remember, because we don't really do formal nights anymore. We found that our pictures were looking very samey because we're going with the same cruise lines, we're going with the same suits and everything, so we just make it more into a dressy up night where we're not as casual. But that's up to you. Remember, it's always a suggestion. You don't have to. Don't listen to the negative people that say, well, it's formal night, you should then go to the buffet. Well, why should you? It's your holiday. You've paid just as much as they have. Well, possibly, because they might be en suite, but that's not the point. We all holiday different, and this is the point. Do you know what I mean? So dress as you want to dress, not as how other people think you should dress. On the evening was a Michael Bublé act. He was good, but it was the same. You've seen it before. There was no difference about it. There was no razzmatazz. It was just a Michael Bublé impersonator. He didn't do anything that Michael Bublé wouldn't do, but at the same time it was typical, boring. Enjoyable, boring. You've seen it. Okay, but still worth to kill half an hour, 5 minutes if you wanted to as well anyway. So the last thing we did on this night was we went to the Panorama Lounge again. I think I actually prefer the Panorama Lounge more than the theatre. I don't know if it's because it's more upbeat, there's a lot more going on there. I really do enjoy the Panorama Lounge and probably will use it a lot more again on my next cruise, hoping that it's going to be very, very similar. But tonight's show was a rock party where some of the people that put on were very not rock. I don't see Elton John as rock. I mean, his early stuff's upbeat, but would I call it rock? No. But all in all, it was fantastic. Like I say, the put on a show, it's fantastic. And even at one point, the aerialists come back out and do a little bit, and you know, I enjoy it. It's good. So it's definitely worth a see. I hope you've enjoyed day 5 with us in Malta and on the MSC World Europa. This will go in the playlist along with all the other videos. If you haven't seen the other ones, why not go back and have a look and wait out for the last couple of days. We're at sea and then Barcelona before sadly being kicked off the ship. Obviously there's the tour still there of the ship. If you are going on soon and you want to have a look, it's there for you to see. If you've liked the video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you again next time. Bon voyage, ciao, bye bye.